ambition when I was starting out, survival. I grew up in Southside Richmond, grew up pretty rough. I saw my mom struggle pretty much my entire life, cleaning floors, working nights, really doing whatever she could to provide for me and my family and my sister. We ended up homeless when I was in high school. It really motivated me to have a career in which I wanted to have that impact on people's lives and really change their lives. And so when you look at everything I've done in my career, whether it was being in the mobility space, making access to transportation more affordable for people, or whether it was in the art world at Artsy, democratizing the art world, or now at Kickstarter, blazing a path for people from all different backgrounds to be able to bring their dreams to reality, and all different types of creators. To me, what has really driven me is the impact that I can bring into the lives of different people. Art is bold creativity, bringing your visions to life. That's what business is all about. To me, personally, is really being able to tap into something that is unique to you. My dream for Kickstarter is really to just allow anyone with an idea, no matter what socioeconomic background they come from, how much money they have, what connections they have, to be able to bring their dreams to reality. I feel a large responsibility to serve underrepresented communities or people that look like me, because most people don't get this type of opportunity. I'm a 33-year-old Black man with a high school degree, running one of the most major tech companies in the world. And so for me, if I can do it, I want to show other people that they can do it too. And I just want to bust the door wide open for everybody that looks like me.
What up, though, internet? Y'all should know what it is. It is BKA Watts. Y'all know if you're seeing me, somebody's talking too much, keep it on the low, but tell somebody, though, I represent a podcast that doesn't exist. Sitting here with a couple of really dope people. So let me hush my mouth and let my man B get into his introduction.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Brandon Gates from the Puller Experience. We have the honor of having just a phenomenal young man with us today, Everette Taylor of Kickstarter, man. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm glad to be back in Cleveland. It's been about 6 years since I've been in the city, man. So it's good to be back, and it's been a beautiful day, man.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So far, so good. It's all right. And the weather-wise, too, I get to put on a fly jacket and come out the house.
This is the best type of weather. That's when you really get your fits off.
Do you feel me?
Yeah. We already
on,
gummy
bro.
bear brothers, so you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You
Like,
feel me?
we right here.
We right here with it, just like that, man. So you just came down off stage. How you feeling?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired. I got in like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like my flight was hella delayed.
God bless you.
But I feel rejuvenated by the people here in Cleveland, man. Like the stories is very inspiring, man. To meet people in the city that are trying to do something with their lives, do something special with themselves, and really putting the time in to invest in their own futures and their own development, man. That's rejuvenating for me. That brings me energy for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Would you say that there was anything like this that you were aware of or that you were able to participate in when you were starting?
Nah, not in Richmond, bro. I'm from Richmond, Southside Richmond, Virginia.
For sure.
And there was nothing like this, and so there wasn't really examples, events, programs that I could see examples, like in Richmond, it was like from our hood, it was like D'Angelo and like Gerald Henderson that played for the Celtics like in the 80s. We didn't really have too many cats that came out of Richmond that, really did something.
Yeah.
And so for you guys to bring people into the city, for people to see people that are moving and shaking and doing incredible things, man, it's really inspiring.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. You have created a platform that helps people like ourselves, creatives all around, just get the funding that we need. With that being said, where do you see the future of creating profit for creatives?
Yeah, so I can't take credit. I've been CEO of Kickstarter for 2 years. It was founded 15 years ago by Perry Chin, Yancey Strickler, and Charles. And so I came in about 2 years ago, and it's been incredible because I've been trying to reinvent what crowdfunding is and what Kickstarter is, right? From, when I came in, Kickstarter was really like, hey, here's your money, good luck, you know. And I
Right.
wanted to change that to impact the whole life cycle of a creator, because there's the ideation stage to the pre-launch stage to the actual funding stage,
Yeah.
and then after the post-campaign tools, the e-commerce and all that. And so what I'm really doing at Kickstarter is building out the whole ecosystem for what it means to be a creator, a creative, an entrepreneur, to make sure that they have all the tools, resources that they need to be possible, but also is helping us scale the company and grow revenue and grow the company as well.
No, that's great, because a lot of times, I mean, you can dump a bunch of money in somebody's lap, but if they don't know what to do with it, they'll be broke real fast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I respect it. That makes a lot of sense. And I feel like it's that beyond phase that's important. And I also feel like that's the thing that's important at a conference like FutureLand is, for myself to be here and participate and to have people like yourself here. I see it as, what actual value are we taking away from it? Not just hearing people say the same standard things you hear on the internet every day. It's like, can I actually go apply this? Can I actually go build off this? And that's what makes the information valuable.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's all about actionable insights, man. Like, I love inspiration. Inspiration is good,
Right.
but inspiration don't pay the bills. Inspiration is going to teach you how to build and scale your company. And so it's really important to give people like actual feedback that they can actually apply to themselves.
No, absolutely. Because at some point, if they can't do that, they might be inspired to rob you.
Man, listen, I've seen it. And for real, this is why it's so important. I talk about the impact of Kickstarter, is because you can literally change the trajectory of somebody's life. Like my life, the trajectory of my life changed. Like, I was on the streets, I was selling drugs, and I had fortunately my mom, someone to like help change that trajectory for me. And if our platform or the words that I say today, or anybody that's watching this podcast is like, man, tonight I'm about to go rob somebody, and it'd be like, you know what, maybe I should check out Kickstarter instead, or maybe I should try to be an entrepreneur and like live my life differently. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
That's good.
I got an idea I'm gonna run by you when we off camera. I be thinking. B, you got anything?
Yes, sir. So let me ask you this: since we're in FutureLand, let's talk about the future. What can we expect for you from the future, from you and from Kickstarter going forward?
Yeah, future for me is, man, continue to drive the impact. You know what I mean? That's what's most important to me. Someone asked me on the stage, like, what's like that goal? What am I trying to achieve? And I'm like, until we live in a world where everyone can achieve their dreams and get the resources and tools and finances to do what they love, then my job's not done. So for me, it's like continuing to build out more creator education, more tools, more scale, impacting more diverse audiences at the platform. Like that's really what I'm focused on, man. That's the thing that gets me out of bed every morning, seeing the impact, the billions of dollars that's going out into the world, all the millions of people that's impacted by the platform. Like, I want to 10x that, 100x that. You know what I mean? That's really important to me.
No, of course. And the thing is, I feel like if you're not somebody who is keeping your ear down to know what's happening in the crowdfunding space or within Kickstarter, like even for myself, until you're speaking about these initiatives that you're putting in place now, in my mind, it's still in that phase from when I heard about it years ago. It's just, you can go here and try to get people to back up what you want to do, not knowing that there's a bunch of extra ways that y'all have brought in to be able to help the creators. So I guess my question is, how are you planning to bring that awareness up so that people will maybe start to look at y'all differently and come to y'all with a more open mind and not just think about it how it was introduced X years ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's the power of storytelling, man. Like, the power of storytelling is super powerful, and like a lot of people don't realize the incredible brands and people that have come off the platform, like brands that people use every day, from Peloton to Aura Ring to I saw someone with the Oculus VR goggles out there now called MetaQuest. Like, all these things came out of Kickstarter. Issa Rae started her show on Kickstarter. Spike Lee did a film on Kickstarter. TLC did their last album on Kickstarter. So there's a lot of a long history of Black creatives using the platform, and people have this idea that Kickstarter is just for beginners when people are raising millions of dollars. I mean, we had someone raise $42 million on the platform. You
That's
know,
crazy.
every week we got people raising millions and millions and millions of dollars for singular projects. You know, and so people have this idea that this is for beginners or this is for people that don't have money. But like, I mean, Hallmark just launched a project, L'Oreal just launched a project, Sony just launched a project. Like, we have people that are established companies, established creators that are launching projects on the platform all the time.
No, that makes all the sense in the world, and I feel like it's also smart to bring it to the people to even test if the demand is really there.
Yeah.
To say, all right, then yeah, we should move on this initiative versus just throwing your own money at it, even and hoping that it works. So I think that makes sense.
Can I say the most successful people in the world don't use their own money?
Absolutely.
Like, yo, we be hustling backwards in our community,
Right.
like trying to use and go broke, trying to get things off, when in actuality, the people that don't look like us, they don't use their own money.
Right.
Elon, when he bought Twitter, didn't even use his own money.
Right.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know?
Bunch of funders. Definitely still tried to slide out the deal, but it ain't work out.
$44 billion. You know, and so like people, we got to change our mindset and also change the mindset of this is not begging for money or asking for money. Kickstarter is reward-based crowdfunding. People are investing into, you know, the rewards that they receive, whether it's a physical product, whether it's access to your film, et cetera, et cetera. This is not, we don't do donation like, you know, GoFundMe, your grandma's sick, God bless her, you know what I mean, the hurricane, whatever. You you can't do that on Kickstarter.
Right.
Yeah.
It has to be for a creative idea or project. And so really changing the minds around that of like, no, you're not begging for money. You're like trying to make something come into the world, and people are investing in you because they believe in your idea or they want that for themselves.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, brother. Legacy.
Yeah.
You have done phenomenal work already. What do you want the legacy to be for you and then be for Kickstarter going forward?
I'll start with Kickstarter first because, you know, Kickstarter, I just want Kickstarter to still be around 100 years from now. Like, that's my job as CEO, is that when I'm dead and gone, like, I want this thing to still exist and still be impactful in the world and be doing more. And like, for, you know, all the billions of dollars raised, I want it to be 200, 300, 400, 500 billion dollars raised on the platform. So continue to scale, just impact and impact more lives on the Kickstarter side. On the personal side, I think legacy is BS. I think legacy, the way that we think about legacy oftentimes is like a very selfish kind of our own fear of death and our own fear of irrelevancy. The truth of the matter is that most of the people in the world, 100 years from now, nobody, maybe Beyonce, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Most of us, ain't nobody worried about us. They might see a statue every now and then, but like, they're not going to care about us. And it's like, real legacy is about how you impact the people that are here today and how your impact on those people is going to impact others positively. It's not going to be something that you're going to be remembered for, or someone's going to, you know, put your name and say like, oh, Everett Taylor did this. And so to me, I don't get so caught up on like the superficial ideas of legacy, because the truth is, in 100 years from now, ain't nobody gonna be talking about me. But I bet you the impact that I left in this world is still gonna be impacting people 100 years from now.
I respect that entirely, and I agree.
You still want a statue though?
No. I'll keep it funky with you. My thing is, I see it like everything in here before I'm out of here. I want it out of here.
Yeah.
I want to put it all out into the world, but I also want to do it in a time frame where I know people are like, yo, I'm gonna leave something behind that's gonna touch the. I want to see it. I'm selfish. I want to see my impact on the world while I am still here, as well as have it go on once I'm gone too. So I'm moving to make sure that like, oh yeah, I did that for sure. Even if I'm 100 when I see it happening, I want to see the fruits of the labor.
Yeah, I feel you. But I mean, some of the greatest innovators and creatives and artists, they don't even get to see the impact and the relevancy.
And that's like, work. Dang, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Nope. I want to see it. I'm telling you, that's it. It's like, bro, like Basquiat will never know how much people love him.
Right.
That's crazy. Nah, tell me you love me.
Yeah, but listen, man, Basquiat, the impact that he's had on so many artists, the impact that he's had on his family never has to worry ever.
That's true. That's true.
His sisters are breaded up. I got invited to a Dom Perignon event yesterday. Like, they're still making. No, I mean, I didn't make it. But no, they're like doing a collab with Dom Perignon. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to me, that's what matters to me. Like, I feel you want to see it. Me, I'm honestly, I don't.
No, I'm
don't
saying I
know, man.
want both. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
I want
got
both.
it. I feel you. What about you? How you feel about legacy?
You know what? I'm gonna say I am a little bit different. Like for me, I want that picture of me in the fireplace, but when my grandkids are sitting there, like, damn, that was grandpa right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So for me, legacy is something that I feel like you said, I want to be impactful to those around me, but I want to feel like what I did something to those in the future.
Yeah, I think you just got to be okay with lack of appreciation. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
Just because, 50 years, 100 years from now, there might not even be fireplaces. It might be everything's all digital and all that. Like
No, that's
the world
real.
is moving in a different place. And Gen Z, Gen Alpha, man, they just think about everything so differently
No, that's real.
than we do. And so it's like, to me, I'm just more at peace with, changing lives and impacting lives. And, I don't need the credit.
I feel you.
You
Yeah, at
take
the
my-
rate we going, yeah. this generation definitely gonna find a way to cancel fireplaces anyway, so it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, you changed my whole outlook now. I got black. I reevaluate some things. So no, appreciate you,
No,
bro.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And we appreciate you coming to sit down with us, man.
Man,
and
I appreciate
just
it,
giving
man.
us a little bit more of your time before we all break out and go find something to eat one time.
You look like T-Pain cousin a little bit.
I get that. I get that.
Just a little bit. It's been
Yeah.
it's been irking me. And I was
Yeah,
where
like,
is it?
bro,
What is
listen,
it?
I done got T-Pain's cousin. I done got Pocket LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Just like a few different things come to mind, apparently, It's all right. I ain't mad at you,
So
That's great.
I got one more question for you, brother. Where can people learn more about Kickstarter? What can they start a campaign, all that good stuff going forward?
Yeah, man. We're Kickstarter everywhere. KICK Starter STARTER all across social media. If you don't have the app, it's available in the Google Play Store, iOS app. And like, even if you're not starting an idea, a huge part of our community is millions of people that just love comics and games and new technology and music. The power of the marketplace and Kickstarter is the people, right? We need people.
Sure.
So just because you're not starting an idea doesn't mean that you can't use Kickstarter. So go download the app, check us out on social media, and we appreciate the support, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I am BKA Watts from a podcast that doesn't exist. As I tell y'all all the time, keep it on the low, but tell somebody though.
I work on my tagline. Thank you, Watts. My name is Brandon Gates from the Full of Experience, and we had just a great time sitting with great people like yourself, man. So thank you for your time today, brother.
Thank you, fellas. I appreciate
Appreciate you.
Thank you.